Spotlight.
Too dark.
Well, I want it for the bottom because the front looks awesome, but when I'm flying over stuff, I can't see anything.
Oh yeah, that's really annoying.
I like the look of it too because I'm really loving the lights.
I think I'm actually going to get to the back first because the front is now at the point where it's really annoying to grind. Because it's getting too big and the back of the ship is still slightly smaller. You know, when they add planets actually, you could really make fun scenarios. Think about it, you could have like a crashed ship and then you would have to repair it and fly the ship to somewhere else. Especially now that they added that you can jump to the next scenario. You could just jump to the next scenario with that ship being like near a station. You would have to build stuff on the near a planet. You would have to build a station on the planet, stuff like that. This would be a lot of fun, actually.
Well, the whole reason they put in the scenarios, they said, was so that they can add missions to the game at some point.
Yeah. True. Because yeah, that's pretty much what the scenarios are. I'm actually flying over you. I'm not hitting you, I think. No. Am I? Yeah.
No, don't hit me.
No, I'm fine.
214.
Let's turn around. Make sure I don't hit backrat by accident.
Yeah.
Where was it actually? What was near the Goliath?
Yeah, it was out there. That's usually where I find it. There we go. Now I can see below me. Yay! What was I supposed to be grinding? I forgot.
I don't know. You can do the wings, the ramparts.
Oh yeah.
The other parts we'll probably have to keep, or actually, I think at some point we have to just put a small reactor on top of the thing near the reactor, so we can just grind this whole ship away. Although if we do keep the large reactors, I could actually recharge this ship here. Otherwise I have to fly back all the time.
So once you got like 20 hours of power.
Yeah, well I'm at like, if I'm stationary, it has 3 days, 10 days, 32 days, 107 days. Oh well, okay, fine, never mind. Never mind. Spike's also actually not been on the server for a while, hasn't he?
Who?
Spike.
Yeah, no, he's doing the same thing, waiting for either planets or the multiplayer fix.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Space Engineers is kind of my main thing on the channel, so. Oops.
I mean, it's my favorite thing to play.
Yeah, and I don't know, I could of course go back to single player, but I don't want to do the same thing as Havoc does, which is pretty much have 2 things.
Yeah.
Which, I know, he can handle it, but I would... He uploads multiple a day. I think he uploads like... he wants to upload like 3 or 4 a day. So yeah, I wouldn't be able to do that, so... If I do 2 Space Engineers things, and people would see a big silences between the 2. So you would see like the server 1 and then a couple of days later the single player 1, a couple of days later server 1 again.
Yeah.
So the gaps would be too big between the 2. And because I wouldn't add as much mods as Havoc does, it would probably look really similar to one another.
Yes, I mean, I figure once this game is released, I will been playing vanilla for so long that I'll be like, alright, now let's get into all the mods.
True, yeah, because now of course, well, not lately, but you see of course be something new pretty much every week.
Yeah.
And of course once it's released, then you've pretty much done everything at one point, because of course I still want to... Making this ship in survival, that's been on my list for quite a while.
Oh, Oh, jeez.
What?
I don't know.
Oh, there's still like a part to your right. Left?
Yeah.
Left. Right. I don't know.
I'm fine. I'm fine. It's good. Don't mind me just, crashing into things. There. Woo. Alright, where's my oxygen ship?
It's somewhere around here. It's like behind me right now.
Oh, dang it. It parked it like right here. There it is. Ooh.
I actually still have Havoc's base GPS on.
Alright, so...
First thing I'm gonna do when Havoc and I are gonna play together is I'm gonna make him give me a tour on his base.
Yeah.
Because I've been there like once a while ago, pretty much with you, for a few seconds, actually a few minutes, just looking around slightly, but not actually getting a proper tour. I'm also actually thinking, did I ever get a tour of your station, or is your station actually just the medical, or just the standard station?
It's that modular standard station.
Oh yeah. I did do a tour of that, so then pretty much everybody watching my channel has seen your station.
Yeah, I haven't done anything with it except park it.
Yeah, I'm also not a big fan. I mean, the thing looks amazing though. Let's get that out of the way first. But
yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. I'm not really big fan of the weight build. Like, it looks really nice, but it's missing stuff like assemblers and stuff, so it's really annoying.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Every time they add something, some ships are like obsolete, and they're like, "Oh, I gotta make this ship again."
Yeah, that's why actually the trading ship is actually, it has oxygen. The ship was built before oxygen and before the efficiency modules and stuff. So
yeah,
it's not perfect. The refineries do have modules, but the assemblers and the arc furnaces don't. And yeah, if you actually have a refinery with the productivity or the efficiency one on there, arc furnaces are obsolete. But now I've I think 3 energy saving ones and 1 efficiency one. So I use less power than a normal refinery and get slightly more ores out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, after I built the Goliathus, it was like a month later they came out with the little upgrade things, and I'm like, oh man.
Yeah, that does make it slightly harder.
It's like, oh, so then I was like, I tried to work out how to fit them in there, but there's not enough room. I was like, ah. So I'd have to redesign the whole refinery area to fix it, and I was like, I'm gonna wait, and once planets come in, I'll make a planet-side refinery, and then I'll do it that way.
Yeah, probably gonna end up the same with this ship. I might actually, when there are planets, I might just make a big base with refineries and stuff, and then just I would not tear it out completely, but shrink it slightly, make it slightly more perfect, but because it still doesn't have conveyor, so it's still not conveyor sorter, so it's still not perfect, but you know, it's good enough.
I love the conveyor sorters.
Yeah, me too.
Cause I mean, when the Goliathus, it's got, dedicated refineries for each ore, which is awesome.
True.
And then with the modules, then you can say, hey, I want platinum to be at like 5 times speed because it just takes years.
True. Yeah, I always thing I don't like about it is it uses a lot more power when you do that. So that's why I stuck 3 power ones on there and just 1 efficiency one. So it's also a lot better actually, like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, for like the common stuff like iron and stuff like that, you wouldn't need like all the. That's what the thing is. The way I have my setup, since it's all each one has its own refinery, you can set up each of the upgrades specifically for that ore. So
True.
Iron you can just do for energy because you get iron from everywhere.
Yeah, and stuff like platinum, which doesn't really take that long, but it's kind of rare. You would rather
Yeah.
have the efficiency one to get more out of one ore. And uranium, I guess the same, because it does provide power.
Actually, it probably depends on your world for the rare ores, because sometimes I ran into where cobalt or nickel is rare, and then sometimes it's like silver or silicon I can't find.
Yeah, I did on my single player one. Like, I was in a huge asteroid and there were just um, fields and fields of platinum deposits, and I would actually have to fly like 10k away or something to find cobalt and silicon.
Yeah.
That was the only downside about that thing. Although I had the auto miner, so I just grabbed like 80 k and just fly it back.
That's the other thing. I wonder how much mining you're going to be able to do on planets.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's slightly the same as on asteroids. Only then that maybe instead of stone, there's like dirt or something on the top layer, and then just go back to all the other stuff down at the bottom.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to be able to like mine through an entire world.
I don't know. I think you can, because they won't add like lava in. Maybe at some point, but I think it's.
Well, I mean that's a lot of voxels.
Yeah, so I think it will just be a
So I'm thinking they might do like, you know, you can go down 10 kilometers or something, and then it's just like unbreakable titanium or something.
Yeah, they could also do something like that.
Just like, alright, you can't go through here and just have, because I mean the planets are freaking huge.
True. Well, the small ones are not that big.
Well, that's why they're small ones. But
I do hope that we get a big one once the planets are added, so we could pretty much all four of us get to a corner of the planet and do whatever the hell we want on that on our little corner.
Yeah. I mean, well, if we get small ones and they're pretty close together, well, actually, we got jump drives now, so they only have to be close. They just jump drive over these.
True. Although it would be more fun if we were like on the same planet. Or at least close enough that we wouldn't have to use the jump drive every time we went to visit.
Yeah. Just like drive over. That's the thing. I'm hoping that tires aren't so slidey.
True. This is something that should. I don't hope that they fix it before they add planets, but once planets are added, they should at some point at least work on that.
Yeah, because it's like I shouldn't be able to slide this much on tires. Come on.
True. So I do hope they fix it at some point. But like I said, it's not my priority, so I don't really care if it takes a while before they do that.
There's just little things that, you know, when they get to them will be nice.
True. Actually, I also don't have a clue when we started recording.
No idea.
It's like it's midnight right here, like 7 minutes past midnight.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, and I'm not really sure when we started, because I think we started like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, at least.
Which if we did is not really that much of recording, so I'm quite surprised actually.
So we did have to stop and cheat.
We never cheated.
You even told the people at the beginning.
No, I don't have footage of that anymore. I restarted, so shh. I did the introduction again when you were on the toilet, so. Officially, we never cheated. Officially, this ship was just magically 2.5 kilometers away, and
yeah, it just showed up there, and we were there.
Out of nowhere. I told you not to move the ship, but no, you.
I didn't even go the like top speed of 500 kilometers or 500 meters a second. I'm just cruising at 107. They said nope.
True. We were extremely lucky actually that the when we loaded back in, I was just about to hook onto the ship here, because that means that both ships were stationary, because at least I turned my dampness off. So if it would have kept moving, we would have a problem.
Yeah.
But like I said, nobody cheated, so.
Yeah, but that never happened, so.
Nope, there's an alternate universe and yeah. There's no proof anymore.
You can't prove nothing except for the video evidence.
Yeah, well, I don't have footage anymore, so.
Oh, I'm uploading this. You're not getting away with this.
Aww.
I will
Well,
show
technically
you
it's your
people.
fault.
How's it my fault?
So yeah, go to Drake's channel if you want to see why he destroyed, or how he destroyed the destroyer.
It was
Which is
your
kind of
idea.
irony, destroying the destroyer.
Yeah, it's not really a destroyer when I broke it. I was trying to save the world, man.
Oh yeah, we should actually get started on first taking out the uranium of one of the reactors, and then yeah, I'll actually.
Yeah, you can get to them from where I'm at.
What?
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh yeah, I know. I just cut off the whole side here, so.
Oh, yeah, that way too. Cut away the top.
Yeah, well, you cut away portion of the top. The whole side is gone.
Shit. I'll start grinding the destroyer, and then we'll see who can grind faster.
If I turn off the grinders on the destroyer, there won't be much for you to grind. Because your ship will be gone in seconds.
You can't catch my ship. I'll be all over. You know.
My ship is strong enough to, if it just start pulling on my mouse, it will eventually hit your ship.
Nah, I got large thrusters for forward, back, left, and right.
I got a large ship.
Yep, no. I can go 0 to, oh my god, in 2.5 seconds.
I can go from 0 to you're gone in 1.5. Let's see. I need metal. Can you actually see if you can, if you have all the components to weld up this small reactor?
Sure. Maybe.
That would make it a lot easier. Otherwise, I would have to probably have to get the reactor components from the reactor anyway.
I think it's 2. Yeah. 2, 1, go. No. I just touched it and said no.
Ah, okay. Well, that's a shame.
Let's see. What does it need? It needs 100 reactor components, and that's it.
Yeah, I was afraid that might be the case. So let's see if I can get the.
I can grab them out of this reactor if you grab the uranium.
The one that's turned off already doesn't have any uranium in there anymore. And I took enough reactor components out.
Which one is turned off? No.
I know, like one is now damaged as well. So that one was turned off. One in the middle.
I see.
Like I said, that one's turned off, and I'm actually got the parts right now, and I'm just about to weld.
Alright, well I'm gonna eat the rest of it.
Yeah, the small reactor is up and running, so I'll just throw in the uranium, and then this we can take down pretty much all the other reactors.
There we go. Oh god, problem solved.
So if I can get to the reactor, but you took the other one out.
What other one out?
Well, this is the one that's clearly damaged.
The one that was red is the one I took out.
Oh. Weird. Oh well.
Oh, oxygen low. Where are you?
Oh, damn it.
What'd you do?
Well, I might have made a mistake.
You might have made a mistake.
Well, might have, so it's... I'm not really sure. It could be.
Uh-oh.
I think that I took down the wrong reactor for some reason. There's still power in one reactor. I just don't know which one.
The one that's powering the little one.
Oh yeah, the small reactor. Duh. Never mind. What you could of course also go ahead and do is, well, maybe not today anymore because then it's gonna be quite late for me. But another time, just the same as we did it now. Take down the station. That's like the scrap station that we have right now. So me just grabbing all the big parts that I can do, and you just
scavenging the little guys.
Yeah, pretty much. Because I did start in it, but especially those rings that are on there, those are really annoying to do with this one. Because they're quite small things, and you have to it takes a long time to actually maneuver over there, so it's really inefficient. It looks actually really funny from the side. It looks like some sort of like cut that you can see the insides for display purposes or something.
Yeah.
Not too sure what it's called in English.
I know what you mean, but yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it's called in English either.
Well, I have an excuse. What's your excuse?
Yeah, poor education. There we go. I know what you mean. I know exactly what you say, and I just don't know the word for it.
If you know the word, leave it down in the comments.
Yeah, if you know what the hell the word is,